Hey there, Tap Tech family. Welcome back to the channel. This is where we dive deep into the next big things in tech and uncover what really matters. Today, we're about to explore the latest from Apple, the brand new MacBook Pro M5. If you're among the premium audience, dreaming of ultimate performance and future-proof hardware, you'll want to stay all the way through because we'll cover everything from specs to real-world impact, and whether it's worth your upgrade. Let's get straight into it. Imagine sitting down to work, create, game, render, all on one laptop that doesn't blink. That's what Apple is promising with the MacBook Pro M5. The key change here, a brand new chip, the Apple M5, built on 3nm process, packing a 10-core CPU, 10-core GPU with a neural accelerator in each core, and a 16-core neural engine. According to Apple, you're looking at up to 4 times peak GPU compute performance compared to the previous M4 chip, and about 45% faster graphics performance. For a premium user, whether you're a creative professional, a developer, or someone hungry for future-proof power, this is serious. But let's zero in on what matters, what you'll feel, what you'll get, how it stacks up. From the outside, this MacBook Pro may look very familiar. The 14.2-inch Liquid Retina XDR display remains, with top HDR brightness, ProMotion adaptive refresh, and the same great port set. Apple hasn't changed the industrial design significantly in this generation. For you in premium markets, that means you keep the build quality you expect: metal chassis, refined finish, space black or silver colors, and the reliability of a proven platform. If you're after a full redesign or radical new form factor, you might find this just a step, not a leap, which we'll circle back to. Okay, so specs are great, but what do they mean in your day-to-day? With the M5 chip's extra memory bandwidth, 153 GB per second, nearly 30% more than the M4, and unified memory logic, Apple says this will enable much larger AI models on device, heavier multitasking, smoother Creative Suite workflows. What that translates to is faster video rendering, quicker compile times if you code, better responsiveness when you mess around with big raw photo archives, GPU rendering, ray tracing in supported apps, all that good stuff. For premium content creators, this matters. For power users, this matters. Then there's the SSD, a new configurable up to 4 TB storage option, something that happened to the base Pro model this generation. If you keep heavy media libraries locally, this is a big plus. Battery life? Apple says up to 24 hours for some of the workloads and same form factor efficiency as before. You'll carry less charger, stress less about battery. Since this is the MacBook Pro M5, it's helpful to ask, what changed versus last year, and is it enough to jump in now? New chip. Higher memory bandwidth. Up to 4 TB SSD option. Design, display, ports, basically the same. So yes, it's a meaningful internal upgrade. But for someone who already has a 2024 MacBook Pro M4, or a very recent machine, you might feel you're getting incremental improvements. For someone on an older Intel Mac, or earlier Apple Silicon, it feels much more huge. The choice depends on your existing gear. And worth noting, many rumors say the full redesign is coming with the next generation, likely in late 2026 with the M6 chip. That means if you're after new form factor or OLED display and touch support, you might wait. If you check all the following, this is one to seriously consider. You're working with demanding creative apps, 4K per 8K video, heavy rendering, motion graphics, 3D modeling. You want a machine that lasts for years, where upgradability is minimal but performance headroom is big. You're in a professional or business environment where the MacBook Pro's build, reliability and ecosystem matter. You're on an older Mac and feel held back by performance. If instead you use your laptop mostly for web browsing, streaming, basic office work, the jump may not be as dramatic. Since this is for a US and premium countries audience, let's talk price, availability, and value. The MacBook Pro M5 starts at US $1,599 for the 14-inch model with baseline specs. Availability begins October 22, 2025. Given currency and import differences, premium markets like Canada, UK, Australia will see adjusted pricing. From a value standpoint, you're getting the top-tier Apple silicon in a proven pro machine. PR. Premium audiences expect excellence, and Apple is delivering performance, longevity, reliability. But they also expect innovation. The fact that the outer shell is the same means Apple is playing the long game: big jump internally now, big design shift later. Here's how I'd summarize. If you need a new MacBook now, especially for pro work, this is as good as you'll get in this design generation. If you have last year's MacBook Pro and are satisfied, you could wait for the full redesign. If you're not doing heavy workloads, maybe you wait and consider cost-benefit carefully. But if you're working in a premium tier, creative, pro, future-proofing, it ticks almost all the boxes. The MacBook Pro M5 is not about flashy new looks, it's about raw, sustained performance delivered in a proven shell. It's quiet refinement, under-the-hood power, and pro-level capability. For the premium audience, that matters more than gimmicks. If you treat your laptop as a tool, as a creative partner, this one fits. That said, Apple is clearly preparing for a bigger shakeup in 2026, so timing your purchase is part of the game. But if your workflow demands power now, and you prefer going with trusted design, the MacBook Pro M5 gives you exactly that. Thanks so much for being here. If you enjoyed this deep dive, hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Every week we break down the top tech so you stay ahead. Drop a comment below. Are you planning to pick up the MacBook Pro M5, or will you wait for the redesign? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Until next time, this is Tap Tech signing off. Stay curious, stay creative, and always keep pushing the boundaries.